So on today's episode, we are visiting a couple of movie houses by the director of John Singleton. He directed 1991 Boyz-N-The-Hood. I'm going to show you Doughboy's house and Trey's house. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Everything's scary. We're back with another video. So today we're here in South Central Los Angeles. I'm gonna do two house locations for 1991 John Singleton Boyz-N-The-Hood. So this movie's been a movie I've been watching since God knows I can't remember how long, since the 90s. I know it's not appropriate for a little kid, but I grew up watching it and I love this movie, and you know, everything about it, I always loved it. And I want to show you Trey's house and Ricky and Doughboy's house. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay tuned. So here we are at Ricky and Doughboy's house. A lot of things happen here. You can see in the movie where they get arrested and they're walking down right here the porch in handcuffs, and Ricky says they were caught stealing. And there are so many things. As they were teenagers, they were fighting right here in the grass, and they would always hang out right here on the porch, just chilling out there, up there. And I do believe everything was filmed inside of this house. It doesn't show too much of the interior. It just shows the part when they're sitting on the couch playing duck hunt, where Doughboy and all his friends will just sit out here and just hang out, drink 40s, and just chill. It does look a little different in person. You know, like I always say, in some of these movies that you watch, the movies make the houses look really huge, like they look bigger than what they are. But it's a pretty nice house, honestly. And I do believe they had a fence all around the front of their grass. Get a little closer. So pretty much where this Toyota is sitting, you would see Doughboy's lowrider. Let me see if I can get a good. You would see Doughboy's lowrider parked right there. And you can also see that house structure in the back. So after Doughboy's fight with his brother Ricky, they were sitting right here, and there was that red Honda that was cruising by, and Doughboy said, "Oh shit, Ricky." So they run right here, they jump in the lowrider, and they take off. So Trey is being forced to live with his dad. You can see him and his mom parked right here. And how can you forget, he had all the leaves right here in his front yard. He was gonna make young Trey break up all the leaves in the front yard. But they came over here and they were talking to Furious Styles, talking to him. He's, "I'll pay you $5 if you rake every leaf off my yard." And then little Chris said, "Man, that ain't shit. I can make $5 doing something else." I believe that's what he said. And Furious said, "Doing what?" "He can work with his uncle." But this is Trey's house. But there is a part where Trey and Doughboy are sitting right here in front towards the end of the movie. They're talking, and then Ice Cube's character, Doughboy, gets up, starts walking this way, and then Trey says to him, "Yo, Doe, you still got one brother left." And he starts walking back to his house. So when he's walking back to his house, you can see his lowrider parked on this side right there. And it said on the screen, like a week later, he was murdered. Trying to get the correct angle, but it's this part right here that happened right here. So after that scene, they were talking. Little Chris and Doughboy, they hop on their skateboards and go down right here. And you can see both these houses in the background when Furious Styles is talking to Trey. You see both of these houses in the background. This house is, I want to say, almost the same color as it was in the movie. Maybe the shades of colors changed, but everything's still the same. Nothing's really much changed.